Yo, what's going on, people? This is your boy Say One History on None Dare Call It Conspiracy. I am just sitting back by myself today, just kind of kicking, relaxing, and I was in bed just thinking to myself, wow, you know, I haven't really heard from Kanye all that much. And I started to ask myself, I was like, damn, when was the last time that we actually heard from Kanye West? And the last time we really even heard from Kanye West was literally back in 2016, I believe, when he was on the Ellen Show or something like that. And then I started to dig into it a little bit, you know, more deeper, of course, because that's what I do. And I realized to myself, I was like, okay, wow, all this started happening when we stopped seeing Kanye is when he had his breakdown. And I remember this very vividly because the last time he had actually really did a show was when he was in Sacramento, which I'm in Sacramento, California. So, you know, it begs the question, like, what's really going on with Kanye West? What's really happened to him? And the more and more I look into it, man, I have to say, people don't think I'm crazy when I say this, but either, you know, it's MK Ultra or something like that, or Kanye West, rest in peace, and we're looking at somebody else. It's a fucking clone or whatever, because the dude, whoever this person is that's walking around pretending to be Kanye West, in my opinion, that's not Kanye West. I've seen Kanye West before. I know what Kanye West looks like. He's all over the news. He's all over entertaining. He's all over social media. And the person that is portraying Kanye West does not look like Kanye West in the slightest bit. And, you know, for everybody that thinks I'm crazy when I say this, let me just go ahead and bring this up so I can show you what I'm talking about. So, you know, just to give you a little perspective on what I'm looking at and then what everybody else is looking at here. Kanye West. And it's funny because even when I'm looking this up, you know how it usually comes up and it starts reading exactly what you want to look for before you type in the full thing. Well, it doesn't do that on this one, so I thought that to be interesting. But there were a lot of a lot of pictures about, you know, what Kanye West looked like and all this other stuff. But I wanted to go ahead and show one in particular here of Kanye West that just really blew my mind back, and I was like, wow, that's not Kanye West, people, come on, man. And this is where I say, you know, people need to stop going with the narrative, man. They need to really start paying attention, using their minds, and just stop believing in whatever the fuck anybody else tells you on this fucking tube, man. So anyway, so here's what I actually seen, and I said, oh my God, you know, this is crazy. This is a lookalike. This is not Kanye West, man. Come on, I mean, give me a fucking break. Look at this dude. This is not Kanye. And then, you know, as you know, kind of go through the rest of the pictures, you can clearly see, hold on, that's somebody different, but let me see if I can go and get some more of these images here. But it blew my mind. And again, just this one again, you guys, come on, give me a fucking break. Hold on, I'm gonna. This is the Kanye West I know. This guy right here, that's the Kanye West I know. This guy, you know, this guy right here, that's the Kanye West I know. You feel me? These people right here, when you start looking at, let me go back up a little bit more. This is not Kanye West. So, you know, I'm gonna just say it right now. Rest in peace to Kanye West, because I think he's gone. I think he's passed away. Somebody's got him and they replaced him, or whatever the case may be. But rest in peace to Kanye West, man. I mean, from President Bush doesn't care about black people, to, making all the beautiful music that he's made, from bringing so many things to light, and then actually performing his last show, what it seems to me, in Sacramento, California, trying to give everybody some kind of substance and let them know what's going on. I want to read to you a little bit more what he was actually saying in Sacramento, California, when he was out here. Because a lot of people just, again, they listen to it as rants, but there's something behind what he was trying to tell us, what he was saying. And it says, Kanye West was hospitalized for stress and exhaustion Monday at the Ronald Reagan UCLA Medical Center in Los Angeles, following several chaotic days of tour, according to news reports. And the remainder of the rapper's North American tour dates have been canceled following a Sacramento show brought to a halt when West delivered a stream of consciousness speech before storming off stage. A representative for West, who spoke to the New York Times on the condition of the anonymity, said West's doctor called 911 on Monday afternoon, and West agreed to go to the hospital for evaluation. The 39-year-old Grammy-winning musician spent the night at the hospital for his own health and safety, according to the Associated Press. His mother-in-law, Kris Jenner, told Vanity Fair on Monday that West was exhausted but good. Kanye West cancels LA concert one night after going on epic rant in Sacramento. West hospitalized for a bizarre several days in tour. At the concert Thursday in San Jose, West announced that had he voted in 2016 presidential election, he would have cast his vote for President-elect Donald Trump. I pronounced that, surprised his fans, of course. And then he goes on to say, I told you I didn't vote the right way, West said to his screaming fans. But if I would have voted, I would have voted on Trump. He says, then on Saturday in Sacramento, West went on a mending tirade criticizing the fellow musicians and comparing himself to Trump. I'm putting my career. So here's where it gets important, you guys, because I really want you to listen to this, what he's saying. I'm putting my career, my life, my public well-standing at risk when I talk to y'all like this. West told a confused crowd, according to the Times, I've been sitting here to give y'all my truth, even at the risk of my own life, even at the risk of my own success, my own career. I've been sitting here to give y'all the truth. West is known for such, I think that's funny too, that they didn't go on with the rest of his speech because it was really intense here, and I'm gonna have to find that too. That's another thing too that I find interesting, is they only post like certain parts of it here, but there was a lot more that he said here, and I thought it was interesting. But I want to go ahead and play this for you guys, and let you see how they position this on the news, on live TV. So I'll go ahead and play this for you guys here, and just check it out, you guys.
With the latest on Kanye West, we're learning more about his breakdown, what was going on before he was hospitalized. West is now getting a psychiatric evaluation in Los Angeles. ABC's Diane Macedo has all the new details. Good morning, Diane.
George, good morning. West was being treated for sleep deprivation when his doctor reportedly called 911 saying he was psychotic. Now a famous friend of Kanye's is speaking out saying he saw warning signs.
This morning, new details are emerging about Kanye West's alleged mental state as he was rushed to the hospital. Heard on this fire department dispatch call obtained by TMZ.
Rescue 41, psychiatric emergency, Morrill Avenue.
The 911 call came in around 1:20 p.m. on Monday after West was reportedly acting erratically. Paramedics and the Los Angeles Fire Department rushed to the Hollywood home of his personal trainer, where, according to TMZ, officials spoke with West for 90 minutes before following protocol for a psychiatric patient, restraining him and taking him to UCLA Medical Center for an evaluation.
The doctor called 911 and said that Kanye was suffering a temporary psychosis as a result of a lack of sleep and exhaustion.
Now fans wonder if the emergency caused his abrupt decision to cancel the remaining 21 appearances of his St. Pablo tour. Just 48 hours earlier, the entertainer arrived at his Sacramento concert over an hour late and sang only 2 songs before this happened.
Stop it.
West ranting for over 15 minutes on everything from the election to even Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Jay-Z, call me, bro. You still ain't called me.
It was uncharacteristic of him. But that aside, you know, to cancel a month and a half's worth of tours when a lot of money is on the line, something is pretty wrong here.
Longtime friend and collaborator John Legend says he saw the warning signs and was concerned by West's recent behavior.
We were with Kim actually, you know, right before all of that. I was concerned by what I saw, so hopefully he's getting some rest and some time to figure things out.
In his last interview before being hospitalized, West tells Surface Magazine that he's uncompromising as an artist.
And I refuse to negotiate. I can collaborate, but, you know, I'm an artist, so as soon as you negotiate, you're being compromised.
And Kim Kardashian is said to be by her husband's side, but so far no comment from either of their camps. The E! Network, which airs her reality show, also confirms they did not film the 911 call and are not filming at the hospital. So it sounds like they're going to...
So here's my thing. Okay, so after he has this mental breakdown or whatever the case may be, nobody hears from Kanye. I mean, the best we're actually hearing from Kanye is when he actually tweets about President Trump or something like that. But ever since that incident, we haven't heard anything from Kanye West whatsoever here, which I find pretty strange. He hasn't been out in the public. Nobody hasn't even been able to get a fucking picture of this dude. And he's one of the most famous people, not just in America, but in the world. You can go anywhere in the world and people would probably recognize you, but we still haven't managed to get a picture of this dude. And in my opinion personally, that actually leads to some very concerning questions to me, that if you can't take a picture of, somebody can't spot this dude in public, one of the most famous, iconic people in the world, and he's not spotted anywhere, going to a restaurant, you know, in a car, anything like that, that makes that starts to wind me up a little bit, make me actually think about a few things. So, you know, my thing is, Kanye West, man, if you, I don't even know how to position this. Rest in peace to Kanye West, man. The dude that I'm looking at is just, he's not Kanye West, bro. And, you know, if he is still alive and if that is Kanye West, then even more so rest in peace to Kanye West, because something has destroyed his mind and put him in a situation where he's not the same person, whether it just be from stress induced by himself and just the lifestyle, or whether it be, you know, from something else that's going on, or something else more heinous or sinister. But you know, just looking at this guy, you can clearly tell that something else is going on here. And from his speech, just like everybody else that, you know, passes away or, you know, dies from an overdose or commits suicide, don't you find it fucking convenient that everyone who actually passes away or who dies from an overdose has some kind of issue with a multi-million-dollar company or the government, or, you know, someone in the media who is really well known or up there? I just find it fucking coincidental that everyone has passed away, from Michael Jackson to Prince to Celine to Diana to, you know, Kanye West is looking like one of them too, you know. And sometimes I think we should have a fucking memorial for those people who have passed coincidentally by, you know, overdoses, or that have passed away because of suicide, you know, because in my opinion, in my mind, these are the real heroes. These are the people that are putting their lives on the line. These are the people that are going out there and risking life and limb for you, to give you information that no one is willing to give you. Because when you actually do something like that and you have a platform, you have a voice where people will listen to you, it's dangerous for you to say stuff like that. Right now, I'm okay. I'm good, because I don't have a major platform. So, you know, for me, I might as well get it while the getting is good. I might as well express myself while the getting is good here, because they're not worried about me. I don't have a major platform. I'm on fucking YouTube and I'm talking to you guys and I'm expressing my opinion. So it's not really a big deal right now for me. But at the same time, when you have people like Joe Rogan, and Joe Rogan is on the air and he's literally saying, you know, if there are UFOs, if there are space aliens or whatever the case may be, you know, U.S. government or whoever's in charge, tell me, you can pay me however much and I won't say shit to the public, whatever. He was like, I'll be your fucking public. And yeah, he's joking, but the thing I've actually found out is there's always some kind of truth in joking here. And even though he's playing around and he's joking, there's some fucking truth to that shit that he's actually saying. So I would just be leery. I would be aware. I would be cautious of everything you hear. I'd be cautious of my fucking self. I'd be cautious of the stuff that I'm saying, because anyone can be touched. Anyone can be persuaded here. And things change. I mean, you have different things that you're exposed to. You have different people that you're exposed to that can come up and just make you change your opinion or the world around you. So I would just say be leery, be cautious of everything you hear. Believe only half of what you see, because the majority of it is bullshit anyway. And make your own conscious decisions. Make critical decisions. Make critical thoughts. Think about what's going on in the world. If you are listening to social media, if you're listening to the news, CNN, understand that these people are biased, whether it be on the left or it be on the right. Come in the middle, find some kind of common ground, and then make your decision from that point. But with that being said, man, rest in peace. Rest in peace to Kanye West, man. I really think he's on in a better place right now. And like I said, you know, we just wish him the best. Rest in peace to Mrs. West, his mother, that actually passed away a while back, because I know he had an extremely hard time. And there were even stories in the news that talked about how her death was to actually get at Kanye West because he was saying all this stuff. Now, this is all just pure speculation here. We don't know. But, you know, it's just, I just find it a little bit coincidental that all this stuff is happening like this. I mean, and just in a normal person's life, do you go through stuff like this on your normal day-to-day life? I mean, the only thing that's happening that's different with Kanye West is that it's scaled up. But if you look at your day-to-day life, you don't have stuff like this happen to you on a day-to-day basis, unless somebody is purposely putting you through this drama, purposely making an effort to go out there and try to make you look a certain way. And I think that's what's happening with Kanye West. God, look, where did this picture even come from? It says Kanye West hospitalized after psychotic breakdown following disturbance call in 2016. Look at this, man. Come on. I've never even seen this picture before. Give me, hold on, let me go back. I've never even seen this picture before. He looks like he's on his deathbed. Man, rest in peace to Kanye West, man. For real, man. You the truth. Love you, bro. This is Kanye. This, I don't know who the fuck this dude is. And you best believe, I don't know how he's in it. I don't know what's going on, but you best believe that if he didn't have anything to do with it, he knew something. He knew something. And look at this shit. Look, I mean, and it's so easy for somebody to say, oh, you know what? Here's what happened. He went and got his eye color changed, or whatever the case may be. He wanted to do alterations on his face. But who's to say that, you know, that could have been a clone, and that could have been like just basically their cover up while they're actually changing or modifying him. This clone here, you know, come on, man. You know what, man? This is your boy Say One History, reporting on None Dare Call It Conspiracy. I'm gonna go ahead and get off my soapbox. I'm gonna holler at y'all later with something decent, but until then, Kanye West, like I said, rest in peace. Y'all holler at me. Let me know what's going on. I love you guys. Peace.